In this video, we are going to understand one of the most important concepts in Power BI, that is a filter context. Specifically, we'll understand how all and all except work and how they help you to full control of your calculations. By the end of this video, you'll know um, exactly when to use all except and how it differs from all in the real business scenarios. So let's start with the real world scenario. We are analyzing sales data across locations, product categories. The business wants to know the view regional sales, compare them with global totals, and understand contribution percentages. The challenge is doing all this is the same visual. By default, Power BI strictly follows filters. If a user selects Bangalore, the report only sees Bangalore data. That means global total disappears. Percentage calculations becomes incorrect. This makes it impossible to compare a region against the full business. The all function helps us break free from filters. All removes filters from columns, tables, or entire data sets. It creates a clean, unfiltered view of the data, ignoring slicers and visuals. One powerful use of all is creating independent reference tables. For example, product reference, then we'll be using this formula is equal to all for the product master. This creates a table that is unaffected by slicers, always shows complete values, is useful for benchmarks and comparisons. A common business requirement is show total sales regardless of the filters. This removes all filters from the sales table. When we apply city slicer, like for Chennai, total sales changes, but all the sales remain constant. This shows us filtered value, global value, side by side. Now that we have a dynamic numerator, that is total sales, and fixed denominator, that is all sales, we can calculate a percentage contribution. This gives us the percentage contribution to total business. All is powerful but sometimes too aggressive. It removes location filters, category filters, date filters, but sometimes you want to remove only some filters, not all. Okay. So this is where all except comes in. All except removes all filters except the ones you explicitly give. It gives you surgical precision over filter behavior. So here's here's we have also given like syntax for all except that we have to the calculator has to be used and the total save and all except function has to be used, and then sales and the whatever on the column that we are putting this filter specifically. So this means that we can ignore the location, the date, but respect the product category. We'll see this in practicals as well. So when a user selects Bangalore, normal sales is Bangalore only, but all except sales, it will also give like a global category total as well. This allows comparisons like how is Bangalore performing compared to global category sales. Real business insights. Bangalore accessories like this is a data like it has a 195 but the global has like a 2450. Okay, and we can just see the percentage as well according to this. So we can just see we have just divided and we can see the percentage of like 7.9% Bangalore contributes to the global accessory sales. So now here for all we just for understanding of all and all except, all removes all the filters and all except gives a selected filter depending on the choices the or the columns that we want to see uh, into our dashboard. Okay. So here we all is used for grand totals, all except for controlled comparison. We'll now see the practical example of this and we'll also understand how this works into the real life scenarios and how that can be implemented into our problems of day to day. So let's just see for the practical. Now let's just see the practical example. So here what I've done is we have just taken like a category name. We have created a table for category name and we just mentioned the total sales, and here the filter has been like you know, just taken like location Bangalore and a filter for category name. Okay. So now we'll just create a new measure for all sales. Okay, and we'll create it into a data. So I'll just say here we'll say all sales is equal to, and we'll say calculate the total sales comma all all comma. So now here we have created this all the sales we have used. One second. Okay. So we have taken this all data and we have computed. Okay. So now what as you can see, we have both of them into the like these price and these prices are same, right? But we have some of like the location filters here. Suppose now if we apply a filter to Bangalore, you can see it has changed as per the uh, category name for that Bangalore location, how much the sales was done. But this overall price of the all sales for all of these three cities, it is kind of freezed out. Okay. And similarly, if you are saying Hyderabad, okay, it is giving us the total sales for these particular categories that has been sold out into Hyderabad as location, but the overall sales column, it remains static. Okay, so it's not changing it on. Similarly, way for Chennai as well. So here this all sales like this column will be freezed out. So whatever the what you can say the filters that you can apply, this column will remain as it is, but this column will be changing as per the filters that are being. Now we'll try to get the percentage of like total sales versus like whatever the category by sales that has been done. Okay. So here I'm creating a measure person category sales is equal to, then we'll use this divide function, divide by total sales, all sales. It's close and we'll commit it. So we do have it here. We'll take it here. Okay. It's now giving us one because of this, but okay. Now we'll filter it out. Okay. So for accessories here, total say like 38% it has given of into Bangalore. Okay. So then Chennai we have this much and Hyderabad. Okay. So if you unselect it gives 100%. So this is how we can also check for the how much percentage of category that particular sales has been done. Now we'll see for the for all except how that particular function works. Okay. So we'll create a new measure here again for sales category. Just name it like all except so we can easily identify it. All except sales is equal to calculate total sales, comma, all except, sorry, all except sales all except data, comma, product category. Close the parenthesis. We'll say comment. Okay. I'm taking here all except here, and just to because you can see it's same, right? So just to understand, we'll also take the product name here. Product name, and we'll put it somewhere here. Okay. So now you can see is that there's like accessories, and into this particular products are being shown. Okay, so what is happening is for total sales it is giving us the exact accessories that's been done here, and but it is keeping it freezed out. Okay, so whatever the filter you are using, this particular will be will be stable and it won't change. Hope you guys have understood this video. Thanks for watching.